Welcome back, YouTube. It's your boy Big Troy with another action figure review, and we have that classic Superman, the one with the baby face and the baby blue suit, to review today from DC Multiverse. Pretty cool looking action figure. Through the clear window here, we get the action figure with a clear stand. We get a data file with a card in the background, as well as two swap out sets of hands. On the side it says Superman DC Classic. On the back we have some nice artwork with Superman and Lois Lane, DC Classic at the top. And then on the other side we just have Superman. Let's open up the package. First thing out the package, we have that data file with that same artwork that was on the back of the packaging for the action figure, with Superman carrying Lois Lane. Flip it around, we get that data file. Explains about who Clark Kent is and Kal-El. Read it if you like. Also, like I said, we get that flight stand, the clear flight stand with the DC logo in the package. I noticed that with all Superman characters, they give the clear flight stand, like the one you can't flex. Not just the action figure stand for the peg. Even though you can still stand them on the peg, you get the flight stand, because if you want to pose Superman flying, why not have this? And that pops in like so at the bottom. Nice if you want to pose this character on your show in flight. Out of the package we get that nice looking young Superman, classic style, like out of the old comics. Like I said, we got that baby blue suit on, as well as we have the cape just swaying in the wind effect. Closer looking at the head sculpt of the action figure, you can see that it is a younger version of Superman. Got the bang hanging down. One thing I noticed out the package with mine is right above his bang, I have like a red mark. Looks like it didn't get any paint, but I can easily fix that with like a marker, black marker. You never notice unless I told you. But that's my only gripe about this action figure. Otherwise, it's exactly what I expected. As far as head articulation, we can look up about that much. You're just hindered by the hair sculpt on the back of his head. You can look down about that much. Got 360 rotation. The shoulders, we do have a butterfly joint, so they will sway back and forward. We have double jointed elbows, so we can do them big curls with them big weights. Another thing I noticed right now, just kind of picking up his arm toward his head, still look like those hands. They're a little bit large. Large in comparison to the actual head on the character. Superman got some mugs on him right here. But put that down. As far as a ab crunch, we do have a slight one where you see at the top of his abs. We can rock that up and down, as well as inside his trunks. He will have some flexibility there as well. So you can get him pulled sideways. You can get him rocked back a little bit. Not crunch forward too much. You don't have a whole lot of flexibility, but there is some. Down you have the soft plastic trunks, so you have flexibility in the legs. You also have double jointed knees, but we can't kick himself in the butt because the thighs are rather large. Going down, we have the middle of the boot where the ankle is, or above the ankle. You have a pivot point right there. We have a ball joint where you can rock forward, back, side to side. We have that toe articulation, as what's familiar with McFarlane figures. And then you have the pegs on the bottom of the character. Looking closer to the action figure, you have a comic style of Superman with the animated looking face, exaggerated bang, but you have a nice big Superman logo in the chest. You also have a Superman logo in his belt, above his red trunks. Basic design from an OG character. That's a closer look of that scoping of his cape, which already has that swaying in the wind effect. It is going to limit you to some poses, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I like it. It's exactly what I expected. I think I'm collecting way too many Superman figures now, just to be honest. But let's take a look at the swap out hands. You get 2 sets of hands in addition to the ones that come on the action figure. The ones on the action figure, if you didn't see before, there are a fist. You get 2 fists, and then you get 2, a left and a right, open hands, almost like grabbing hands. And I do appreciate that you get matching hands. So whatever hand that you get on the left, you get on the right. You also have flight hands, which you can put on the action figure to simulate him flying through Metropolis. Let's see what they look like if we were to put them in the action figure. You know I like to demonstrate this part, because probably get the most nervous with this part. You see we have a peg, thicker than some of the other pegs on some of my older action figures. But still, you want to pull straight out, and then you will grab the corresponding hand and you will slide it straight in and make sure it attaches to the action figure. Oh, a couple of things I did leave out. I apologize, everyone. You do have a top of the bicep swivel on both sides, as well as articulation in the hands. There's a ball joint there so you can pivot in and out in 360. Sorry about that. I think I got a little too excited about the character. Right, so then you have the swap out flight hands, and then you also have, we'll put the left hand on, just so you can see what it looks like. You have the grab hand. Get that little click as well. Overall, basic Superman, but exactly what I expected. You guys feeling this? Yes or no? Is he a grab or a pass? Like I said, I'm collecting a whole bunch of Superman. I'm kind of noticing as of late. And so, yeah. But let me know you guys' thoughts. If you like the content, please give me a like. Consider subscribing. We tend to do action figure reviews at least twice a week. Maybe we do some toy hunts. And until next time, peace.